cheating wife had a breakdown when her affair partner, who she thought loved her, refused to be in a relationship with her and our kids, wanting nothing to do with her. Now she's come running back to me, expecting me to fix everything for her like I always do. I'm a 50-year-old man who's been married to my wife Amy, 48, for over 2 decades, 23 years to be more precise. We also have 3 kids together, the oldest of whom is 22 years old and the youngest is almost 18. Our kids are Rachel, 22, Jake, 19, and Ava, 17-18. Recently, Amy confessed to me that she'd been cheating on me with her coworker Matt, 27. I'm using fake names here for obvious reasons. 1 week ago, she sat me down and told me that she'd been with Matt for 2 years now and that she finally felt ready to tell me and to take things to the next level with him. All our kids are pretty grown up as well, and Ava will be an adult in 2 months, so she believed that this was the perfect time to tell me the truth. I was devastated when she told me, and I'm thankful that none of our kids were around to see me dissolve into a puddle of tears and have a total breakdown when she confessed, because I'm sure they wouldn't have liked to see that. Rachel moved out for work after college, Jake is in college, and Ava was at a friend's place that day, so we had the house to ourselves. I'm sure that was the reason why Amy picked that day to tell me the truth. She tried to comfort me while I was crying and begging her not to leave and give our marriage another chance, but she told me that she could no longer stay with me anymore and waste more of her time being stuck in a loveless marriage. My entire world had been turned upside down that day, so naturally, my first reaction was to try to make her stay and be in denial of whatever she told me. So I'd appreciate it if nobody judged me. It was all said in a moment of weakness. I let myself sob for half an hour before the realization finally set in and I managed to compose myself. Amy had been patting my arm all along and saying things like, "It'll get better," and, "You'll find someone," treating me like a wounded puppy and not her husband who she cheated on and then dumped after 23 years of marriage. Once I pulled myself together, I stood up and told her to leave the house because I didn't want her around anymore. When she came back, she was visibly surprised that I'd gone from begging her to stay to asking her to leave the house, and to be honest, so was I, but I said it nevertheless. If she had anything to say at that point, she didn't say it at the time and left in silence after adding a few belongings of hers to an already packed duffel bag. So I knew that she'd already been planning to leave and had seen this coming. She then left after an awkward side hug that I didn't even reciprocate and just stood there stiffly like a statue. After Amy left, I think I must have cried like a baby for the next couple of hours until Ava came back home. I was shattered and didn't know what to do with myself anymore because my marriage had fallen apart, and even worse, the woman I'd loved more than life itself had cheated on me and continued to cheat on me for 2 whole years until she finally told me. She didn't even think there was anything messed up with what she'd done because the entire time after she confessed, she just kept acting like it was no big deal and only tried to comfort me because she probably felt uncomfortable just sitting there silently while I sobbed.